Greetings, friends and subscribers.
And welcome to another episode of Will It Radler?
All right, let's drink.
So a Radler is a drink from Germany where they take beer and a citrus drink like Sprite or lemonade and add it to the beer. Usually half and half or like 40-60 split. And it is a way to cut more sour or more bitter beers for consumption, pretty much.
Yeah, it makes it a more refreshing patio drink. It also lowers the alcohol content of the beer. And like Julia said, it should mute some of the more bitter flavors, but also accent or highlight some of those more fruity flavors. So in this case,
we're going to use the Hawaiian style pale ale from the Kingston Brewery Company. We've already done a review on it and we'll put a link down below. And so we found that it was really bitter, and we're going to see if making it into a Radler with our Twist It Up makes it a little more palatable.
Right, especially given that the Hawaiian style pale ale comes in at 60 IBUs, which is quite high. So on the nose I get...
It still smells very pineapple-y.
You get pineapple-y. I don't get as much of the sour on the nose. It's interesting, but I think you're right. Like, it didn't transform the nose substantially. No,
even adding the lemon lime twist up to it, it doesn't change the pineapple. You still smell the pineapple in it.
A little more heady now with the soda mixing with the beer there.
Still very effervescent.
Effervescent, yep. So I'm going to give it a taste. It's much better on the palate.
That made a huge, ginormous difference.
Yeah.
Not as bitter and nasty as normal. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that
it's a lot more clean and crisp.
Yeah, what Julia's saying too is like there's still some bitterness to it, but it's not overpowering. It's not the only thing that carries forth.
It doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of a. I think you get the dry hops at the back of your palate. Like you have a sip, it's nice and crisp, it's clean, and then as it lingers in your open mouth, you start to feel that dryness associated with the hops.
Yes, I agree with that. But it doesn't come like in your face flash bitter like the plain beer when tasted.
And honestly, I think it complements it fairly well. I think it brings up the sweetness of those notes. You get the fruit notes a little bit more. I think I can almost taste like what Julia's talking about, the pineapple-y kind of taste in it now. And
the lemon lime definitely did not overpower it. It kind of just very nicely blended it all together.
Yeah,
so that it became more uniform.
Which is definitely not always the case when we radler something. So the question then becomes, Spearhead Brewing Company's Hawaiian style pale ale, will it radler? Yes, it'll radler. Yes. It's a great radler.
It's a good rattler, yes.
A good rattle-daddler. All right, so thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
And as always,
thanks for drinking with us. Cheers.
Cheers.